493,127 ships under Admiral Möbius Zara left FTL after their retreat from the Kite galaxy. Despite their crushing defeat at Kite, the species of Yertle all had a feeling of relief that they had made it back to Octopi. But the first of the bad news had come. One battlecruiser was unaccounted for. The battlecruiser Remember Mara of Gloucester was lost as it launched. A freak space storm hit, despite no warning of it coming. The ship was marked as MIA, as no one knew if it was destroyed or sent to an unknown location. Even with this bad news, the crews got on with their assigned tasks, checking and scanning their surrounding area. Apart from the lost ship, every other ship was in a good order and repairs were finished. Then the automated messages started coming in. Unity had invaded Octopi only months after they left for the Kite galaxy. For over 20 years, Unity had been attacking the galaxy, and rage filled Möbius Admiral Zara. Old news reports said that countless star systems came under attack all of a sudden. Yertle's fleets raced to counter each attack, but became overwhelmed and retreated to regroup. But with the amount of forces coming to attack, they couldn't hold the first battle line and retreated to another. They then had to abandon most of the star systems, leaving some of the Yertle species who were occupying the Unity planets behind. As more information came in, Möbius Admiral Zara felt the rage turn to fear, as the information revealed that 6 other galaxies were all under attack. Even the galaxies Yertle were laying siege to were lost, as Unity had taken back full control of and pushed the forces out. The last orders broadcasted were for every Yertle ship to regroup at the battle line of Warren. Möbius Admiral Zara slammed down his fists and ordered what was left of his armada to launch into FTL and head for battle line Warren. After 9 months of FTL travel, they reached the battle line of Warren and were greeted by a raging battle. Unity and Yertle fighting with thousands of ships on both sides in space between star systems. The Armada joined the battle and struck Unity from behind, dealing a near-death hit. Ships of Unity's were destroyed in the hundreds at a time. Then more of Yertle appeared to join the fight. With the surprise and lucky attack catching the main Unity push, Möbius Admiral Zara saved the Octopi galaxy, as he found out this was the last major defensive line. After the slaughter on Unity, he ordered his forces to go out and hunt down the remaining Unity fleets attacking Octopi's star systems. Zara coordinated his armada into 3 subgroups under Admirals Lima Ra, Gola Ra and Pinnock. They went out across Octopi on the hunt, reclaiming Yertle's territory. Messages were sent out to the High Command of the failed attack on Kite and the turning of events in Octopi, what Unity did in Kite and what Möbius Admiral Zara believed Unity was doing. Morale across Yertle's species boomed, as it seemed the tide had turned, and over the following decades, Unity were hunted down in Octopi. But reports over this time showed Unity hadn't lost any ground in their attack in the other galaxies. Yertle's forces in the 6 galaxies that Unity attacked were all lost. Now Unity was attacking more of Yertle's conquered galaxies. If this continued, Unity would reach Yertle's home galaxies. Counter-attack orders sent by the High Command on Unity's galaxies of Stream Prime and Hazel ended in complete failure. Yertle lost every ship in the 2 invading armadas. That was the worst defeat Yertle had ever suffered in numbers of ships and lives lost in such a short amount of time. News came to Möbius Admiral Zara that Unity was back, but reports were still coming in, and he wondered just how many were coming. With this information received, he couldn't believe the figures he was reading. 5,000 fleets of 550 ships to each fleet, spread across the galaxy. Over double the ships he had to invade Kite. The ships under his command were in working order, but the crews were drained. The fighting was long, and generations of species had served on each ship. Species lived for such a long time in Yertle unless death caught up with them. Möbius Admiral Zara was 52,582 years old, and wasn't the oldest in Yertle by any means. He vowed to see this war out, and prepared for the next battle. Over the years, Möbius Admiral Zara and the other admirals fought bravely to hold on to the galaxy, but over time, Yertle's fleets dwindled away. Admiral Luard died as his ship went toe-to-toe with 2 Unity battleships, and his ship got broken down into metal chunks. Admiral Pinnock fought to the last ship. The last reports were her ship was boarded by multiple boarding ships of Unity, and she was fighting to the very last species. Admiral Limara joined Möbius Admiral Zara's fleets as they left FTL to attack dozens of fleets of Unities. He watched from his bridge as his ships crushed Unities and wondered if the other ships were having success. Then more ships arrived around Möbius Admiral Zara and Admiral Limara. Fighting went on for what seemed like forever, but it didn't last forever. Admiral Limara's ship got its engine knocked out and boarded. Möbius Admiral Zara fought on with what ships he had under his command. He sat at his command chair and wondered if he should have retreated years ago, or should he still order a retreat. But Unity had ships at every habitable star system and were hunting Yertle down. How the tables had turned on the Möbius Admiral as he sat in his command chair, as the crews all panicked and rushed around. Some still doing their jobs, relaying orders to the forces on the ship, Conqueror of Octopi, and others sat on the floor, waiting for the end. Then the blast doors to the bridge exploded, and Unity's forces stormed in. The final words to Möbius Admiral Zara, by one of the most imposing figures he had ever seen, was, "You fought well, former Möbius Admiral."